Hello, welcome back to another video. Okay, guys, today we're going to see lesson 7E. Okay, on your student book, this lesson is page 94 and 95. Okay, and the topic for today is teen problems. Okay, now, um, do you think teenagers have problems? Well, I guess like everybody or like any other person, teenagers also have problems, right? But what kind of problems can a teenager have? Possibly, they might have problems with friends, fights with friends, family, also, um, possibly sister, brother, or if you are a teenager that is already 16, 17 years old, you might or they might have problems with girlfriend or boyfriend, maybe, right? I don't know. But right here on your lesson, on exercise 1, we have vocabulary. And this is the teenagers on the left have got problems and are asking for advice. So when you have a problem, you usually go and ask a friend for advice. Oh, what should I do, right? So what I want you to do right now is to read their problems that we have, one, two, and three, and you're going to match them with the advice their friends are giving them. Okay, and the advice are on the right: A, B, and C. What we're going to do right now, we're going to listen and read these problems and this advice. Okay. After that, you guys are going to choose and match the problem with the correct advice. Here we go.
7E. Teen problems. 1. Vocabulary. A. The teenagers on the left have got problems and are asking for advice. Read their problems and match them with the advice their friends are giving on the right. Then listen and check your answers. 1.
I feel down. My sister has got lots of really nice trendy clothes, but she won't let me borrow them anymore.
Cheer up. Your things are fine. You don't have to borrow hers all the time.
2.
We've moved to a new house, and of course my elder sister got the big bedroom. Mine is very small. It's not fair.
At least you don't have to share a room with her. I always fight with mine.
3.
My two best friends have invited me on a trip, but my parents won't let me go. I don't get it. Should I just go?
I think you should calm down and listen to your parents' advice. Your friend's idea might be dangerous.
Maybe. So you already have an idea of what problems to match with each advice. For example, number one would be, right? Cheer up. So she's talking about trendy clothes. What is trendy clothes? Algo que es trendy es muy popular en el momento, okay? Like something that is popular. It could be pants, it could be a shirt, right? Trendy, popular. And it says cheer up. ¿Qué es cheer up? Es como anímate, like, right? So feel better. Number 2. We match it with advice C, right? And the last one, number 3, my two best friends have invited me on a trip. And that one would be with letter A. Was it easy? Maybe. Now listen, guys. When we talk about problems or giving advice to people, we usually use vocabulary or phrases to cheer them up, okay? For example, we have the most popular phrase, oh, cheer up. What is cheer up? For example, when somebody is feeling down or sad, we said, oh, come on, cheer up, let's do something, okay? Como anímate, vamos. So Right here you have different phrases that I want you to match with the correct meaning. And I already help you with number 4. Cheer up will be become happier. Come on, cheer up, right? Now, what I want you to do next is to match the other phrases that we have there with the correct meaning, okay? I'm going to give you a couple minutes to do that, and then you guys are going to come back and check, okay? Por lo pronto van a pausar, van a hacer el ejercicio y regresan. Very good. Now that you're done with the exercise, let's check answers. Number 1, I feel down. So when you feel down, how do you usually feel? Sad, right? I feel down, I feel sad. Oh, number 2, I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense, right? So I don't get it. I don't understand it. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Chill, right? And number 5, I always fight. Always fight. With family or with friends, possibly. So, I always fight. I argue a lot. Okay? Es discutir más que nada. Alright guys, what we're going to see right now, the grammar, is something that you have seen before. It's very easy. Possessive pronouns. Cuando nosotros queremos hablar de algo que nos pertenece o que le pertenece a alguien más, usamos lo que son los possessive adjectives. ¿Ok? El my, his, her. ¿Ok? Y también existen el possessive pronouns. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre estos? Bueno, cuando nosotros usamos el possessive adjective tenemos que incluir un sustantivo. Por ejemplo, that is my pencil. That is my notebook. Pero, por ejemplo, si alguien pregunta, whose notebook is this? Ya no, y nosotros contestamos, it's mine. It's mine. Ya no vamos a decir, it's my notebook. It's mine, nada más. La diferencia entre my y mine es que con uno se usa el sustantivo. Vamos a repetir, por ejemplo, la palabra notebook. Y el otro no se usa. ¿Okay? Pueden usar cualquiera de los dos una vez que la palabra se ha mencionado antes. Por ejemplo, si yo pregunto sobre un notebook, si yo digo, whose is this? Whose is this? O this, tú puedes decir, that is my notebook. Ok, that is my notebook. Tienes que mencionar el sustantivo. Ahora, si yo digo, whose is this? Tú puedes decir nada más, oh, it's mine. Y hasta ahí. No tienes que mencionar la palabra otra vez, el sustantivo. ¿Okay? Esa es la diferencia entre uno y el otro. Now, y también tenemos los possessives. Cuando estamos hablando de algo que le pertenece a alguien, normalmente también podemos usar un apóstrofe y agregamos una S. Por ejemplo, aquí, singular nouns. The boy's name is Edward. The boy's name. El nombre del chico, ¿no? Entonces le ponemos un apóstrofe y S. Porque es singular. Ahora, cuando tenemos plurales, por ejemplo, boys en plural, el apóstrofe va a ir después de la S. ¿Ok? Y tenemos, obviamente, el caso de los sustantivos irregulares como children. Recuerden, children ya es plural. El singular es child. Children ya es plural, entonces vamos a poner un apóstrofe y la S. Aquí pueden ver ustedes el ejemplo, ¿no? En su libro deben de tener también estas notas. What we're going to do next, we're going to work on this exercise, okay? You have this exercise on your book, and what I want you to do is to work on it, okay? Les voy a ayudar con la primera. Number 1, it says, my grandparents' house is on Lovely Road. Recuerden, grandparents es una palabra plural, ¿ok? Es una palabra plural porque habla de los dos, ¿ok? abuelo y abuela. So my grandparents or grandparents. My grandparents' house. Very good. Como es una palabra plural, ya lleva S, lo cual se le pone el apóstrofe después de la S. Okay? Number 2. My o mine trainers are old. Ahí ya viene incluido el sustantivo, trainers. Entonces, ¿podemos usar mine o debemos usar my? Como ya viene la palabra trainers, vamos a usar my. My trainers are old. I need new ones. What about this here? These trainers are for women. The men o men's. Men es una palabra irregular, ¿ok? Que la cual ya es plural. Entonces vamos a usar men. You guys are going to do number 3 and number 4 and we're going to check, ¿ok? Entonces van a tomar alrededor de 3-4 minutos. Van a hacer las que faltan. Pónganle pausa al video. Cuando terminen, regresan y revisan respuestas. Very good, guys. Let's check answers, all right? Number 3. My best friend or friend's cat is called Snow White. My best friend's cat, okay? My best friend is singular. And it says, it's not a very good name because only her or her tail is white. Only her tail. Estamos hablando de la colita del gato. Entonces es singular y vamos a usar her, ¿ok? Que en realidad debería de ser its porque es un gato, pero así como nosotros decimos a los perritos él, ella. Right? Number 4. Whose bike are those? Are this, sorry. Whose. Son plurales, bikes. B. They're not. Ahí no viene la palabra bikes otra vez, entonces vamos a usar el or o el ours. They are ours. Very good. As those girls, I think the bikes are theirs. How was it? A little bit confusing, possibly. A lo mejor es un poquito confuso al principio, ¿ok? Ahorita vamos a trabajar en el workbook y espero eso ayude un poquito más, ¿ok? Okay, guys. Vamos a hacer el ejercicio 3 and it says speak and write. Read the letter to an advice column of a magazine and answer the question. You have a letter there about a problem. It says having problems. We all have problems, but I want to know about yours. So write to me, sorry. Entonces ahí viene un problema y lo que quiero que hagan es que lo lean y van a responder las 3 preguntas que tenemos ahí. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to listen to the problem, listen and read, and find the answer to those 3 questions, okay? Number 1, what is the boy's problem? Number 2, what phrases does he use to ask for advice? The 3 phrases he used, and what advice would you give him? Okay, here we go.
3. Speak and write. A. Read the letter to an advice column of a magazine and answer the questions.
Having probs? We all have problems, but I want to know about yours. So write to me.
I've got a problem and I'm not sure what to do. Last week, my friend Kevin needed a bike to go to the shops. I couldn't give him mine because it had a flat tire. My father has a new bike, so I gave him his. However, now I'm in big trouble because my friend had an accident and crashed it. What should I do? I'm so upset. My dad really likes his bike. Do I lie and say I crashed it? If I tell my father I did it, he will be really angry. But if I tell him I lent it to Kevin, he'll be even angrier. I'd like to fix it so my dad won't notice, but I need a lot of money to do that, and I'm only 14. Can you please help me? Boy in trouble, Reading.
Okay. So what's the problem here? He lent a bike to his friend, right? To his friend Kevin, and he had an accident. So he's in big trouble, right? The boy gave his dad's new bike to his friend, but his friend had an accident and crashed it. That is a big trouble. Number 2, what phrases does he use to ask for advice? We go, I got a problem and I'm not sure what to do. What should I do? Do I lie and say I crashed it? And can you please help me? Those are the phrases he used to ask for help. Okay. And the last one, what advice would you give him? Esto ustedes tienen que responderlo con sus propias palabras. ¿Ustedes qué recomendarían que él haga? Okay, so he wants an advice. What should I do? What do you think he should do? What I want you to do right there on number 3, just to write a note, okay? Ahí van a escribir una notita de qué es lo que él debería de hacer para solucionar el problema, okay? That's what you're going to do there. And now that you have thought about an advice, let's read about whatever the person answered back, okay? Now it says, read the advice Ron Roberts gave to the boy in trouble and answer the questions. This is the advice he received, okay? Oops, sorry guys. So it says, first of all, I don't think you should lie to your father. It's always important to tell your parents the truth. Perhaps you shouldn't try to fix the bike because you might make it worse. Explain that to your friend. Needed your help and you were trying to do a good thing. Tell him that you made a mistake and that you have learned your lesson. I hope everything goes well. So what was the advice he gave? Tell the truth to your parents, right? Do you think he should do the same? Maybe. Maybe, right? Very good. Now, and we have what's the advice similar to yours? Maybe, maybe not. And what phrases does the writer use to give advice? These are the phrases. I don't think you should lie to your father. Perhaps you should try to fix the bike, right? Very good. Okay, guys. Listen. This is it for this video on the student book. Right now, I'm going to make the other video explaining a little bit about the workbook, okay? So, remember, whenever you finish with the homework on your student book and the workbook, take the picture and send it to the email, okay? So, I will upload another video in just a few minutes for you to have an explanation of the workbook, okay? I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.